Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. We're heading down the road here right off of 321. PD call in for a vehicle missing a wheel. We're over here with the wrecker. That's going to be my easiest way to scoop it. I don't have to worry about dragging it on a bed, dragging it off a bed. We can get it picked up. We'll probably have to use some dollies, but see if we can see the officer down here shortly. I'm not sure where it's going to or why the wheel fell off of it, but we are close. We're going to turn right here. I don't know if they're a part of the operation. See blue lights though. The faint glow of blue lights in the distance. Thank you, Gatlinburg, for keeping us safe.
They said a few trucks have came by in the ditch line, but the front right tires completely, or front right wheels like broke off.
This is a one-way too, isn't it? There's no other way up here. I don't
think so.
Dang it.
It's kind of a bad situation.
Yeah, I don't know that I'll make it around them. I'm quite a bit wider than the most. That's going to be a tough one. I may have to end up winching it off to the side so I can get around it to the front side of it. I guess I'll go take a look first.
Riding solo?
Yeah, she's still sticking close to my daughter. She's hugely pregnant, and
oh, really?
she's like, I'm gonna stick real close. she's due pretty much any day. And hello.
Can you do it without damaging it anymore?
Well, I definitely could if I can get in front of it.
Can we come up this way?
I don't think I can get around you there. That's why I kind of brought that truck, because usually if I'm scooping them with the rollback, when I drag them, then the tire just annihilates the fenders. And with that one, I can pick it straight up and get it, but I didn't have any idea I couldn't get in front of you. That's going to be the toughest part. I guess people have been coming over here on this side.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, shoot, looks like our only option. We'll put her down in.
You think that tree will be in the way? I got a chainsaw if you really needed it.
I think we'll be okay. I'll try to stay up high on that bank and see if we can just come around it.
Don't cut a tree up here.
Whatever it takes to get you out of the road.
The tree huggers will get you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go slow and easy. We'll just see if we can.
have to go through an act of Congress to cut a tree here.
Hey, I need most of these trees. You never know what we need to winch off of, so. Alrighty. This should be fun, guys. We're gonna see if we can do a little ditch climbing over here. Not something that I really wanted to do today, but. That's half the battle.
You don't need my keys or anything, do you?
No, ma'am. It'll be okay.
I'm just going to ask you, are you willing to take AAA? I called them 3 hours ago. I'm just trying to help her out. I live in Pennsylvania. She's from Tennessee. If you're not willing to do that, that's fine. I just feel bad. I called them 3 hours ago, and they didn't have any tow truck. In Pennsylvania, they do show up.
Yeah, they won't. After hours, they'll leave her here till 8 o'clock in the morning.
She's blocking the entire entrance, and I guess a guy flipped out and tried to get her truck to move it. And
yeah, no, it's unfortunately. I mean, if they wanted to reach.
20.
Yeah, no, they won't. They won't come.
I was trying to help her. I feel bad for her. She's actually cleaning the cabins up there.
Yeah, they'll come out. They'll come at 8 o'clock in the morning, but they won't come out after. Now, if they wanted to call us directly. We've accepted payment from them, but here's the thing, they won't.
You don't have to do it.
They won't, yeah, they won't. If we're not on their contracted list, then they won't. Yeah, I'll tell you, they'll reimburse. If she saves our receipt and submits it to AAA, they'll give her money back, but as far as them reaching out.
Tell her that, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, no. Oh, no, we appreciate that. Yeah, no, AAA can be tough sometimes, especially if we're not contracted with them. I don't know, I think ASCAP was contracted with them for a while, but I don't.
Let her know that maybe they'll reimburse.
They will reimburse as long as she saves her.
We have a claim. I'm gonna let them know.
Yeah. You're very welcome.
I've never seen AAA show up out here.
No, they just won't. And you know, they won't reach out to us either to do anything. They just simply refuse. It's crazy.
Every time I roll up and they're like, yeah, we called AAA.
You're like, uh-oh.
I tell them, listen, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we could be in trouble. Yeah, I mean, there's a few of them that are, but they won't send their guys out after hours for AAA money.
Yeah.
They'll say, you know, I can't dispatch one of my guys and pay them extra money because they wouldn't pay nothing for so they just wait until in the morning when all their guys are at work, and kind of makes sense, but like I was saying, guys, I don't like to drag them up on the rollback. This is usually the easiest thing for me. That way I'm not tearing up the rim any more than what it is, or the fender. Sometimes these want to go up into the fender and really tear stuff up. So I can kind of go and strap things. Put some dollies under it and we'll set it down in the same shape we picked it up in. Turn that loud PTO off. I swear I've got like the loudest PTO in the world.
Do you have a DJI?
Yeah, man, those things are amazing.
They bought a drone. It's awesome.
I love them, man. I love them. We've had our drone for a while, and then I had somebody that recommended these. I'm like, well, the drone has been amazing, so I picked up these. Man, I can be a long ways away, and it picks up great. Oh, those bigger trucks are tough sometimes. Letting those things loose sometimes, it'll catapult me over. I'll go flying through the air.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep, that's where being a little heavier is the advantage. My brother-in-law, he's probably like 90 pounds soaking wet, and he tries to do those, and it just whoop.
The other day,
I think that was my son that was with me that night. I'm trying to teach him. He's 20. He's wanting to learn, so we told him while Mom was helping our daughter, we could get him out. And these mountain roads are a challenge sometimes. Okay, guys, they're strapped down pretty good. Got the dollies on. We'll probably end up backing all the way down. Okay, guys, this may be the only Jeep footage you get, but it's definitely enough for me. I mean, it's complete gridlock, guys. You thought a rod run was bad. The Jeep invasion has, I think, superseded the rod run event. It's all but just complete gridlock here in downtown Pigeon Forge. A lot of them were going into Gatlinburg. There's a lot of nice rigs, and I'm glad everybody's having fun. But if you're not into idling in 95-degree weather, then I probably wouldn't attempt it. But like I said, they've got a lot of events. I think, what is it, Quaker Steak and Lube?
Yeah, they're having a big thing down there tonight.
It's a restaurant. It's not a car place. If you've not been into Sevierville, it's a cool place. They've got wings and burgers and beer, and I'd say it's a cool little place. But they're having a huge event over there. I think all the Jeepers are meeting. At least I don't know how many, but it looks like most of them are here. But maybe there's so many that they're over there and over here.
Well, they do have that very big parking lot down there, but it's not even half the size of the LeConte Center parking lot. So. And
I've heard that they're all of LeConte Center and up the upper lot of the LeConte Center, where Home 1 and Home 2, hotel, motel, that whole parking lot is full of vendors and Jeeps up there as well. So I mean, it's crazy. It's complete chaos. If you ever wanted any ideas on, aftermarket parts, or what my Jeep would look like with this, or what it would look like with that, it's definitely a lot of Jeeps. But check them all out. It's really cool. I don't know that you'll be able to check any of them out. Because I'm sitting here with the traffic.
That's somebody else's radio. Might have to shut this off until we move away from it.
Yeah, shutting her down. No copyright for me. Crazy. It's crazy. It's not Halloween yet.
And you just had a phone call, someone asking about if we've towed a lot of Jeeps.
Yeah, guys, and I addressed that the same, I guess, with you guys as I did with him. Just a subscriber that watches wanting to know, I'm sure you guys are just busier than all get out. Well, no, I don't know what the city of Pigeon Forge is towing and what they're not towing, but from what I can see, they're not towing anybody, because we've seen hundreds and hundreds of them parked up on the banks and in the grass, and this was supposed to have been a lead out mass email, anybody that was attending the event. I know Severe Speaks Out had some copies of it, and it was don't do that. Just keep your Jeeps down. Don't be parking up. But they've been on walls, they've been on sidewalks, I've seen them everywhere, and I don't know. I mean, I guess it's just such an overwhelming thing. Maybe the PD's only doing things that are absolutely impeding traffic. That would be my guess, would be that, if you're causing a hazard or impeding traffic or double parked and blocking somebody in, then maybe they'll have you towed. But other than that, nah, I've not towed anything. So
Bigfoot.
Look like ZZ Top. That's not Bigfoot. Jeeps.
Alrighty guys, these clips have no sound, so bear with me, but this was a PD call. This gentleman simply turned too sharply. As you can see, it's dark and rainy, so he had a hard time seeing. This gentleman was disabled and required a wheelchair, and because of how steep that this drop-off was, he required assistance exiting the vehicle. Once Gatlinburg PD arrived, they were able to assist him in exiting the vehicle safely, and we were able to winch the car out with no damage.
called you a scam and everything?
Yeah.
I just want to tell you, dude, I'm sorry that even happened, but that's how they are from Ohio. I was a deputy sheriff up in Michigan. My family originally came from Anderson County in Indiana, and we were down on a dive in Ohio. They pulled us over to do a 1 mile an hour over the speed limit and ticketed us. But when they go other places, they think they can do whatever the hell they want. I just wanted to call you. Like you said, you asked for feedback. I forgot to call you personally. I just think, what a joke. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we run into that quite a bit. I mean, we've had all sorts of things, lawyers and firefighters, and I mean everything that people that should know better, and I think they do. I think they see the sign and they just think that they can either they
get away with it because they got a badge.
Yeah. Sometimes it's for me. I guess what makes me upset about it when they tell me that is I take it as like an intimidation factor.
Oh, definitely.
So, I don't know. It just kind of upsets me when.
That's when he points out, Ohio Place, and there's a star. Like, okay, he's trying to play I'm a police officer, let me off. Which, yeah, you're absolutely right. He should have known better. He should have looked. But then when he put the post on social media, I couldn't believe it. I'm looking at him thinking, oh, well, they're from Ohio. That explains it all,
Man,
But that's what I was like.
Yeah, no.
That's what I was like. I'm going to call him and see if he answers and just tell him, dude, I think you did everything right. I think the guy was a prick, but that's just,
Yeah. Well, man, I appreciate the feedback and the support. I really do love hearing from people. When these videos post, I heard from hundreds of officers all over the world, and that was just really cool. I mean, there's so many good people out there, so many good officers out there, and there's just a few of them that really take advantage of the situation. But yeah, no, I appreciate the feedback for sure.
So I just wanted to, like I said, man, I just wanted to call. That's why I was like, I hope he answers. You know what I mean? So it was kind of cool you did, actually. But I just wanted to say that what a shitty situation, man. But good for you though for staying your ground on that crap. You know what I mean? For real.
Well, man, we appreciate it. We appreciate you watching and tagging along. It means a lot. The channel's growing, and and like I tell everybody else, it's like having friends all over the world. It's so cool to be able to hear from people all over the world. So I thank you. Thank you for that.
You're most welcome. And you have a good day.
Thanks, man. You too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Guys, I sometimes I catch those phone calls, and sometimes I'm not prepared for it, but it's just so cool. And I say it again, it's the YouTube family is huge, and it grows every day, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and for the people that don't like it and don't like me, we read all the comments. I had somebody that commented the other day, and I put a negative post up on here that gets the comment and the reply, but all of the good comments, they don't get any replies, and that's not true. We try to respond to each and every one of our comments, but that's just impossible for me when I'm constantly in this tow truck, and my daughter does an amazing job on getting the word out there for some of this stuff. So just understand that, and I do sit down and have a mass reading of the comments, and I try to skim through all of this stuff, and but yeah, we appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I'm headed to the lot. The Jeep invasion is still in full swing, so it was a late night, guys, super late night. Tried to get some stuff done, but anyway, yeah, stick around, stay tuned, got more stuff coming your way.
This is unfortunately another clip without sound. They were having a microphone issue that they are aware of now and has since been fixed, but unfortunately there are going to be a few clips without sound. This was recorded on Grassy Branch Road during the Jeep invasion. This couple decided to take a shortcut off of the spur since the parkway was packed, and this road is only about 1.5 lanes wide, so when a Jeep came around the corner, they swerved to avoid hitting the Jeep head-on and ended up in the ditch. The drop-off is straight down on the other side because it's a retaining wall instead of a bank, so he was really fortunate to not have damaged his oil pan. They were able to get some lift on it and recover it without damage.
Good afternoon. It's side pull Sunday, it sounds like. And I'm over here on Grassy Branch.
No, Glades.
Well, I'm turning onto Grassy Branch. Somebody's in the ditch. I apologize. Pulled the mics out of the truck last night to charge them. Forgot them, so I'll have to talk loudly and you'll listen to decent.
Turn right.
I've been up here several times. It's usually not very fun.
Oh, it's always
In
fun.
1,000 feet, your destination will be on the left.
What did he say happened? He said, tried to pass somebody.
No, somebody was coming at him very fast and he had to swerve so that they would not collide.
Nice.
When cars collide.
Oh, nope, they got somebody up here in a big truck. We're gonna get him out. Boarding a rope. Looks like you're gonna have to do it from this direction. Oh.
Yeah, I'm not getting around that one, am I? I'm gonna go back this way and turn around because I'll have to have, I can't get around you.
He's trying to make room for you to go around, but
There's no way.
the mailbox, yeah. There's nowhere to turn around either.
Got a belly full of Panda Express bouncing around. You can watch me back up again. Backwards man, I can drive fast as back as I can. Backwards. I don't know what I'm talking about. Driving backwards as fast as I can. Backwards man. You know, and I don't even.
This can be fun.
I don't know, honestly. I've done a lot of things with a little amount of space, but this one probably takes the cake.
You're about to drop the tire.
I didn't.
Going faster than you were, huh?
Yeah, and I didn't. It was just one of those things I reacted to it.
I'm gonna come back some more, it looks like.
Okay. Looks like you tried. You got your sticks and your rocks over here.
Yeah, we tried to just maybe, because the car's front wheel drive, so maybe.
Yeah. Build it up some.
Yeah, but it said, nope, I'm not doing that. Yeah, and I'm more worried about just getting it out so that way I can drive it off. It should be drivable.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's top priority.
How long have you been doing this for?
Probably 24, 25 years. We've been at it for quite a while.
Yeah. If you get me out, I'll definitely pay y'all well, and then I'll share it up on
Well, hopefully we can get you lifted up off here. We'll certainly try our best. Are the keys in it?
keys in my pocket. You need them?
Yeah, I probably need to turn that wheel a little bit, see if we can coerce it up there a little better.
Well, that has some stuff into that front tire. Maybe to add to it.
Get out of gear. It's in park.
Do I need to move it neutral?
No. No, we want to move it as little as possible. But we don't need it rolling over us.
Yeah, that's true.
It doesn't look that deep of a ditch, does it?
No, but it is.
It's deceptive. It looks like there's some water through there, so it's kind of wet.
Yeah.
Let's see.
And honestly, like if you're driving up the road, it looks like it's perfectly level.
Yeah. It's very deceptive.
100%.
Wish you had a big fat oak tree about right there where your leg is.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Be all right.
That's like new power pole.
Unfortunately, the power company frowns upon that.
Yeah, when they're laying on the ground.
Yeah.
They're not rooted like an oak tree.
No.
She's got the right kind of truck for that. I don't think a Chevy would do it.
sideways because I can't get it. What's that?
His jack is behind that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I see it. It's back here a good ways, but
I didn't want to go in it.
run out of room real quick.
Sorry guys, the battery died and I can't get around to get it. So this just front tire is to the ditch. We got the Nissan out of the ditch here. No damage. You can see his scrapes there on the road. Looks like he rode the ditch for a little bit, but it's okay. Yeah, it looks fine. I think you'll be alright.
Yeah.
Looks like a... Yeah, that's what all the scraping is. Did you go in way back there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see where it's scraping on.
Yeah. Alright, well it should be just fine. This right here is just your AC that's leaking there. So.
Okay, good.
So, should be fine. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Especially when it's so hot out and it's been sitting. So, yeah. Alright.
Okay guys, Grassy Branch was tough, man. I guess I want to apologize for the camera. We had a battery go dead and the truck was sitting sideways in the middle of the road there. Couldn't even get back to the truck to get a battery, and it was a little more important to get the road clear there. We had a bunch of people waiting for us because he had the whole lane blocked. So yeah, camera's tough sometimes, guys. I dropped the ball and left the microphones at home plugged in. They were charging. So it's Sunday is you know, sometimes Sunday is a recharge day for most of our lighting and equipment, and it just so happens I can't remember to grab things off the charger sometimes. And anyway, you guys will just have to suffice with a no microphone and a incomplete video.
Look at this intersection.
I love this intersection. It's my favorite.
So white car tried to turn left. They didn't have the light anymore, so now those people can't go straight because all the people are walking. They did have the walk signal.
These intersections, Absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. Did we just pass that guy?
Yes, we did.
How did he get it back over here so quick?
I don't know.
I passed him like 2 blocks ago, and now he's over here turning left in front of me.
Maybe he's saying the same thing about you.
Maybe. Anyway, guys, like I said, Grassy Branch, that one was tough. You know, if things can go wrong, they will go wrong. So all in that one recovery, I had a dead battery, incomplete video. We had a microphones that we forgot to get, and we had a road that wasn't wide enough to do the recovery. We had no tree for a side pull. I had a vehicle that was completely bottomed out, needed lift, didn't have enough room to do so. I got the soft straps hooked up to it, and I got a soft strap stuck inside the control arm. I spent another 30 minutes and completely destroyed a strap trying to get it out of the control arm.
I didn't get any of that on video.
So that's all the stuff that you missed. Was a complete botched, I can't say completely, because we got the car out safely and no damage, and he was able to drive it home. So it was a complete win for him, but a complete chaos for me. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. And it's hot. I'm completely drenched. I feel like I've been in the swimming pool. I burnt my arm on the asphalt. It was about 120 degrees as I'm kneeling down with my arm, and like we had some people back there
waving at us.
But yeah, it was hot. I don't know. I need to get one of those pads, big foam pads to lay down for situations like that, so I don't completely annihilate and burn myself on them. You wouldn't believe how hot blacktop gets at about 3:30 p.m. on a 90-degree day. I'm gonna bring my thermostat. I got one of my thermometer. I can't talk. I want to bring that next time and try to check the pavement. I've got one of them. Anybody that's been into RC cars, like we got into RC cars hot and heavy, and you'd have to. That's how you tuned your nitro-powered RC car was with your temp gauge. Got it running in optimal peak performance. But I've got one of those. I should check the ground next time that I decide I want to put a elbow or a kneecap down.
You know, you have one of those mats in the rollback.
I do, and I cannot remember who got it for me, but it was funny because the last time we got that situation where I had to lay down, it was oh, it was nasty. Yeah, we were. It was at a pump station, a septic pump station for an RV that broke down, and I had to crawl underneath to get things hooked up, and then magically that mat showed up like.
No. Yeah, a few days before that.
So it was life-saving. It was a life-saving mat.
Yeah.
But I do have that on the rollback, and I do thank you, and I do apologize to whoever that was because I can't remember the name.
He came over and put it in the garage.
Yeah, I remember that.
Very nice.
But yes, if you're still out there, thank you. Appreciate it. I want to see if I can find some. See, if I had one, I'd have to find a place to put it.
Yeah.
That's the other thing.
I was going to come over here and grab the towel for you, but...
You couldn't get in.
No.
Same thing with the battery. It's like I couldn't get in to get another battery for the camera, and I couldn't get in to get... Yeah, that was bad, guys. That road was one lane. That's all you got out of that road. And my truck was 3/4 sideways trying to get that thing recovered. Glad we got it recovered. Soft straps are important. Bailey's Towing Equipment, Inc. Hit their website. You'll definitely want to check out their towing equipment. He saved the day on that one. It's just like I was telling the fellow there. I said chains are not very forgiving on that stuff. So very important on a customer's car. You know, I might get in there and really wrestle around, but those soft straps do save. Soft straps save lives. Customers' cars definitely.
Yes.
It done the job. Scratch and damage free. But anyway, we're gonna circle around, probably try to grab some food, and see you on the next one. Okay guys, I gotta share this with you. So you can see my driveway right here, and it almost looks like that gravel is dry. Well, it probably is. That is an entire jug of aluminum polish wax. And you're gonna ask me next, why are you polishing rocks in your driveway? Well, I want to keep them nice. I mean, look how nice that is. Those are very nice. No. So, as you know, Kristen made me these wonderful updated stickers. Of course, it's raining right now. They look great. You know, they're up to date. Our stickers back here were really faded, and our YouTube logos were really faded, and they were kind of ugly looking. So she made me all these great stickers, and before I put these updated ones on my bed, I decided I'm gonna put some polish on this while I don't have anything to go around. I polish this whole bed rail. Polished one, got ready to do the other side. I put the entire bottle of polish up on my truck here, and I had the fan blowing on me in the garage. I did this side, so I went to turn the truck around so I could do the other side while the fan blew on me because it was hot, and forgot that the polish was on the back, and it fell off, and I backed over it. And if anybody has ever messed around with a ketchup package, squeezing it, playing with it, you know that it squirts quite a ways. Well, that's what this looked like when I ran over this bottle of polish. It squirted and went all down the side of my truck, all over the mirror, all over the, it was everywhere. So it blew up inside and went all over my exhaust, and it was smoking and smelled disgustingly nasty. Blew up all over the driveway, shot up into the garage, was all over, I mean, it was everywhere. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. I guess this section of my driveway is going to be very well protected for a long time. So yeah, you're welcome.